Hold on, I'm getting distracted by... I don't know what they're laughing at. I feel like I'm not a part of that joke, so I'm just going to mute that. I don't know if you guys do this. Like, I missed the joke. Now I feel left out. They're still laughing. What have I missed? They're crying with laughter.
Game 2.
What have I missed?
Semper.
This doesn't make any sense because neither Gibbs nor Leaf are funny. Which one of them said something that made them both laugh? This doesn't make any sense at all. Like, oh, no.
We need some more pet.
My voice is unbreaking.
Yeah.
M4TGR, thanks to the brand new Prime. Carl Tushma, thanks to 100 bits. And Super Soup 28, thanks to the 4-month Prime also. Why are they snorting?
Flip your mic up. You're on timeout.
I'll just tell them it's mud. I was drinking tons of coffee. I was.
All right, what's going on?
Oh, what is going on?
Yeah, relax. Chill out.
What is happening?
Oh no! No waterfall.
No, we're gonna get DMCA'd by running water sounds. I don't want to get DMCA'd by running water. That's like, imagine you got DMCA'd and then people ask, what do you get DMCA'd for? Oh, you know, just running water. They're gonna get me DMCA'd. They're gonna get the Rocket League channel DMCA'd. Oh no!
We're hearing it in our. That's not helping.
Guys,
Right,
what on earth happened? What did we miss? I'm so confused.
And so I'm trying to relax them a little bit here, and let's go.
Yeah, let's see if that brought him down.
Gibbs needs to go pee. Why doesn't he just go pee then? It's day one. No one is going to question that.
He's going to take it away. Nice 50 up in the air. Second, Jack. He's not going to be close.
He should just go pee.
That'll have to be a cleanup there from Scrub, but he's too far.
I mean, that's the benefit of casting at home. I imagine like it's a benefit. One of the benefits of being you know, an online pro gamer is that you can just wet your pants. If you need to pee, it's fine. Just go for it. No one's going to know. It's off camera. Just a little bit of cleanup later, no problem.
Nice play, it was great.
Not that I've done that. Not that I'm sure any pro player's done that. Of course.
All right. So far, again, it's been relatively passive. There's been, you know, a couple scoring plays on both sides, but nothing to write home about. And it feels
no, I mean, obviously, I've never done that. What are you talking about?
Just want some play safe. And we'll take it for now.
What do you guys think? Over under on one person having done that during RLCS Season X and this season. What do you guys think? Has one person or more done that? Just they really needed to pee and they were like, oh well. Under, you don't think anyone's done that? You don't think one player or caster has just decided to just go for it because they really needed to go, but the team's got momentum and they don't want to kill their momentum? I feel like a player would be more likely to do that. Actually,
I couldn't really tell.
okay, here's a question. Here's the real question, chat. Which, we'll do player first, then we'll do caster. Which player is most likely to just, you know, go for it? They need to pee. They're just like, oh well, I guess we're just gonna pee ourselves. Which player would just be like that because they want to keep their team's got some momentum. They're winning, and they're like, oh well.
But at the same time,
don't want to take a break. Turbo. Why is everybody saying Scrub and Turbo? Like literally everybody's saying Scrub and Turbo. I thought it would be like 20 different names, but it's all Scrub and Turbo.
Apparently Jack again, he's like, hey guys, I'll do all the defense. Don't worry. I'll hit every ball.
T-Bates admitted to it. Actually, I could see T-Bates coming up with some reasoning for doing that. That guy is so sweaty from his CRL days. They used to like keep changing their spawn position on kickoffs until they got Sharp on the kickoff. They would be like, nope, Sharp didn't spawn on the kickoff. Leave, join, nice, Sharp's on the kickoff. You know, they would do that. So maybe T-Bates would be like, oh no, my team's got momentum. I can't leave.
To begin with.
You just go for it.
Well, they got a chance here. That is a wide pass. That's not going to be a shot.
I feel like me having a cold and half lost my voice actually improves my T-Bates voice. I don't know why, but I feel like that's the best T-Bates impression I've ever done, and it's being helped by the fact that my voice is half gone.
That is a fantastic for Semper Esports out to the center for Archie.
Oh,
okay, wait. So, what about casters then, guys? Be honest. Which caster do you think
I'm not sure
would
if that was
just
picked up on the mic, but,
pee
you know,
themselves
I tried.
because they don't want to tell
imagine if
the
that
production team
Was the goal
that
that
they've got to
Justin
go.
scored?
Me?
Or the
Why would it be me?
Oh yeah.
What do you guys mean? It wouldn't be me.
Yeah, there's just nothing.
There's no way it would be me.
Oh,
I'm not that tryhard. I feel like it would be somebody who's really trying to prove how professional they are. You really think that's me? Because it's not professional to be like, excuse me, I need to go to the bathroom. Stumpy wouldn't. He would definitely be cool with this being like, excuse me. Yeah, I need to go. I'm really sorry. I've got to go to the bathroom. So yeah, again, really sorry about this. I don't think you would mind just admitting that he's got to go. But who's like trying really hard to prove that they're professional and they'd wet themselves just that they don't have to ask to go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Jarby. Jeez.
No.
Are people still saying me? What about me? Seems like the most try to be professional caster. I feel like that's not me.
Well, that was
Dazarin and NRG game 5. I mean, if NRG are reverse sweeping someone in a grand final, I think Dazarin would just wet himself out of excitement, not because he needs to go. Dazarin and James Bot on the cast, it would just happen. I mean, it's just a likelihood at that point, especially if they score. You know, just like that's too much to handle.
I feel like
unable to find his position.
Jack Copium, sorry, didn't they just win? How's it Jack Copium when they've got to restart the PC after winning? Jarby's most tryhard. Don't listen. Be nice to Jarby. Jarby responds to all the criticism that people. I don't know if he still does, but he used to reply to all the. You know, like when casters get criticized on Reddit. Whenever somebody criticizes me on Reddit, I ignore that. Usually I don't even notice. Somebody will link it to me if it's funny. But some of the other casters reply to everything. So don't tell them that you think they'd pee themselves to look professional. They'll take it personally. Did Gibbs go? Is he still like... Is this the face of a man who still needs to go, but he hasn't had the chance to go yet? I don't know if it is. I don't know if it is. He looks pretty relaxed. He doesn't look like he's shifting around too much. Then again, he looks like he might be crossing his legs and applying the squeeze, you know, the squeeze technique. You're just like, okay, I can't mentally hold it in, but I can physically hold it in. Ever had a cold leftover pizza crunch on a hangover? No, I have not. That sounds awful. Why would you do that? Right, here we go.
Wouldn't have it any other way, folks.
I bet you would though. Bet you would though, Craftman. I bet you'd rather a 3-0. Actually, maybe not. Maybe he likes the Game 5 cast. Game 5 vibes.
I wouldn't have it this way at all. Okay, yes, I know.
The Irish caster's like, I mean, to be fair, I would rather a 3-0.
Everyone else would love to see this.
It is the perfect outcome for the neutral fan. That's true.
Yeah, us less. Our hearts are in our mouth right now, and we're watching the action unfold.
I don't mind cold leftover pizza, but cold leftover deep fried pizza is minging. I mean, cold leftover deep fried anything is just disgusting. Deep fried Mars bar review, surprisingly good. You know, I've only ever had a couple of deep fried Mars bars. The first one, I was tentative, but it was actually pretty good. The second one, I was like, yep, also pretty good. Deep fried Mars bar, pretty solid. I'm not much of a chocolate eater though, so I'm not like a massive fan of them. But if you like chocolate and you like, you know, melted chocolate, you'll probably love deep fried Mars bar. It's just like crunchy melted Mars bar. It's pretty good. It's Mars bar like a Snickers. Mars bar is like a Mars bar, dude. Like what? Who doesn't know what a Mars bar is? Do you guys not have those in America or something? What? How do you not have Mars bars? That's like somebody asking you, like, what's the moon? Is that like a planet? And you're like, bro, it's just the moon. What do you want me to... What comparison are you looking for here? I'm going to put myself on top of the pointless minimap again. Get that covered. I also realized that the chat is covering something, so I'll move you guys. You don't have those in NA? What? How do you not have Mars bars? What are you doing? That sounds like NA food, to be honest. You should love it. I don't know what it's like, because it is a Mars bar. I'm not sure what's similar. You do have it in Canada? They're just not mainstream.
Here's the opportunity now.
Milky Way is nothing like Mars Bar. Who said it's like Milky Way? They're not even remotely similar. That's not a good comparison. Meme region. For once again, we're just adding to the reasons.
It's all a bit scrappy here for Endpoint. They can't seem to really build something, get any clear-cut opportunities. And Seiko's trying to get that one home, but Yukio stands tall, puts his card.
To be fair though, I feel like NA or US, you just call it candy. We would just call it sweets. I don't really like them, to be honest. They all just... It doesn't even taste like straight sugar. It tastes like fake sugar. It tastes American... I'll say candy so you know what I'm talking about. American candy tastes like sugar that's been messed with to taste more like sugar, if that makes sense. It's like they've tried to make some kind of super sugar, and I know, I'm like, this isn't... What is this? This is weird. What have they done to this? Like, it just tastes like chemically adjusted sugar, straight chemical sugar. I don't know how else to describe it. I feel like I've done a bad job explaining this, but yeah, it just tastes like some kind of chemical. It's really fake. But then I also heard that like just sugar is such a massive part of American cuisine in general and American food that maybe you don't notice it if it's all you've ever known. Like, I heard that if you go to an American Starbucks and you ask for a black coffee, they'll ask you if you want sugar, and if you say no, they'll give you 1 sugar, and if you say yes, they'll give you 2. Is that true? Or is that a meme? Like, do they give you a sugar if you say no sugar? Not sugar, but like, what do you call it? The syrup? I heard that there's like some Starbucks that they put a syrup in every coffee that's basically just sugar. And if you say you want a black coffee, they'll assume you want a black coffee with like syrup in it. That's the default. And if you ask for black coffee with sugar, they'll put 2 in. And you have to specifically ask for no sugar. If you just ask for a black coffee, you're getting sugar by default. I think that's what I heard. But if you ask for no sugar, okay, I think I explained it badly. I think if you ask for no sugar, you get no sugar. But if you ask for black coffee, you get 1 sugar. That's just what I heard. So every time that I ask for coffee in America, I specify no sugar. If I ask for a black coffee, I'll specify no sugar. Because I heard that if you don't say no sugar, you get 1 sugar. But I also think that all of the major coffee chains just put sugar in the coffee. Like I don't know, they roast it in a certain way that it's just got sugar in it by default. Because if you get real coffee and then you compare it to like Starbucks coffee tastes sweeter if you have like a black coffee in Starbucks versus a black coffee that is just from a coffee place, not a chain. The Starbucks one will probably be sweeter, in my opinion. Even in the UK, it tastes sweeter. I don't know. I feel like they're putting sugar in it or something. The conspiracy is real with this one. Probably just a lighter roast. Yeah, that might also explain it. Why is it sweeter though? Why is it sweeter? Wait, what? Lol. I'm like trying to get to the bottom of this, Chelsea. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. I would love to hear everybody's opinions on this. Kentha1909, thanks for the prime. I think I already said that, but welcome anyway. Lighter roast doesn't make it sweeter. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it would just taste less bitter, but that doesn't necessarily mean it would taste sweeter. Black coffee, every coffee place, and they never put sugar. Is that like independent coffee places or the big chains? Does he go to the big chains? I don't know what other chains of coffee you get in America apart from Starbucks. Oh! Look at this, SK Gaming. Endpoint are into the 5th round, guys. Endpoint are into the 5th round. Congratulations to SK Gaming and Vitality, both bouncing back from Regional 1. Pete's, Starbucks, Dunkin' and small places from San Francisco. Gotcha. Right, I've never heard of Pete's before. This is a medium, as we'd say in Scotland, medium. That's a medium. Oh my goodness. That's pretty shocking, to be honest. Wow. The thick one, this one. A medium. I could not believe the size. I know that's not coffee, this is soda, bro. We googled soda. We know this isn't coffee. I could not believe the size of, you just call it soda, we call it fizzy juice in Scotland. This to me is fizzy juice, so I'll call it soda for now though. Soda in America, it's like you're getting served buckets, and they also get refills. I'm like, why would anyone ever need to refill this? They've served you a bucket of fizzy juice, and you've finished it, and you're going back for more. Like, what is it? What's the percentage of water inside a human? Is it like we're like half water or something, or 70% water? How much water in humans, in human body? Up to 60% of the human body is water. I feel like in America it's like more like 30%, 20%, and then the rest is fizzy juice. What are you doing over there? Why do you get free refills in a bucket? But yeah, we call it fizzy juice because it's literally fizzy juice. Juice is like orange juice, apple juice, and then if it's fizzy, carbonated, it's fizzy juice. Why is that? Stop saying fizzy juice KEKW. There's nothing KEKW about that. It's just a great way to describe what it is. You guys have got like orange soda, and that's not carbonated. Then you've got soda, which is. That's just confusing. Wait, maybe orange soda is carbonated. I don't even know. It's confusing, okay? You can't go wrong with fizzy juice though. If you get fizzy juice, you know what it is. Orange soda is carbonated. I should have known. I should have known they would carbonate orange juice. So what do you call orange juice then? That's not carbonated. It's just orange. It's just juice. What do you call juice from oranges? Chat. What do you call juice from oranges? Oh, you call it orange juice. Well then. Why are you making fun of fizzy juice if you call juice from oranges orange juice? We call juice that's fizzy juice. It makes sense. This happens, I swear, every single time that we talk about these words that we say differently. Sorry, everybody getting timed out for excessive caps. I don't actually know what the caps limit is, but if you don't want to get timed out, just type in small letters. Orange soda is 0% orange juice. It's just orange purely in color. Oh, I'm missing so much of the chat right now. Sorry if I'm missing messages here. Shell saying you see the ingredients in Sunny D. Yeah, didn't somebody drink so much Sunny Delight that they went orange themselves? Hold on, I'm gonna Google this. Sunny D makes skin orange. I think this happened to somebody. They drank so much Sunny D that they actually turned orange. There's no way that that's true. But I think this was in the news before Facebook. I swear when I was growing up and we didn't even have Facebook, this was in the news. So it seems like it's more valid than the Facebook fake news. I can't wait. I can't find any picture that seems to, I don't know, look like an accurate description of this. I don't know. This all looks fake. Yeah, I can't find a real looking picture. What's Facebook? You mean Meta? What's going on with that? I don't have Facebook. Well, I do, but it's, you know how you can't delete Facebook? I tried to get rid of it like years ago. It still exists, but I haven't been on Facebook in like a decade. Maybe less, maybe slightly less than a decade, but around about that, 8 years or something. What is Meta? What's he doing with that? Why have they named it Meta?
Towards the blue net. Oh, pass between Breezy, and he takes the shot from midfield, but Seiko able to
scary times for Endpoint,
still
man.
Tied at one. Ball high up in the air.
He is at Northern. I started off thinking he's from the Republic of Ireland, but he did say thought. He didn't say Taft.
One more goal for Endpoint, and we'll be in the playoffs. 0-0 Nations way. 5 seconds in overtime, And will
Oh
play
my
again
goodness,
try.
what a tragic kickoff. What is that?
Oh, that's devastating.
They've only got themselves to blame. They played the riskiest kickoff strategy in the entire world. The close cheat combined with the boost grab, turning up the line. I've said this so many times on the RLCS broadcast. This is such a risky kickoff. I don't know why teams do this. If you're killing the ball in the middle of the field, why is your player who's in the corner grabbing boost turning up the line? He should be turning back to goal. Teams who hard cheat make you cringe. I feel like the hard cheat has a place because it can have a, you know, it can work. Some teams are really, really good at getting the dead ball kickoff. Mainly the MENA teams. I don't know if you've seen any of the MENA teams, Chrome, doing the hard cheat kickoff. They are so good at just dead killing the ball in the middle, which works really well with a hard cheat. But if you're going for a dead ball kickoff combined with a really close cheat, why is your other player turning up the line? As if you're doing a back left corner kickoff. Doesn't make any sense. There's no synergy there.
And take themselves into the playoffs on the BMW Rocket League Open. 4.5 minutes.
Oh my goodness. So defending champions, just like FaZe, could be going out in the Swiss. But who have Endpoint lost to again? They lost to SK Gaming and they lost to BDS. So I think that's a bit more respectable than losing to True Neutral. Well, losing to Envy's respectable. That's who FaZe lost to, wasn't it? It was Envy, I think. That's respectable. But
still no goal, still all tied up. But there's the first goal. Breezy gets the 50.
Oh, that's not a good goal either. That's a bit of a tilter. That is. That's a bit of a tilter. Seiko has not got behind the ball there on that 50-50. He's flipped away from it.
A little bit more of a contact.
Yeah, Chrome, it can. Well, what I've started to see a lot of with teams who do a really close cheat is if the other team win the kickoff slightly and it goes towards their cheating player, then it's up to the the cheater who's not part of the game anymore to just bump that guy instantly. Like if you don't bump him, you're not going to get back to interfere with the play. He's just past you. So you have to bump him. A lot of teams are getting very good at that. I just want to see somebody covered in the goal on kickoffs. You know, somebody at least half covered in the goal would be nice. So many unnecessary kickoff goals and threes. Like personally, I feel like it's better to send both players for boost than one, and then have him turn up the field. That's a great first touch. Oh, that was nearly phenomenal there by Hibbs. He just didn't get enough of a contact on the second touch. Which esports sport would I switch to if Rocket League didn't exist? Regular football? I don't think so. I think it's a lot. Probably. I mean, I don't know personally how you get into real sport commentary, but I can't imagine that would be an easy transition for an esports commentator. So if I had to switch games, I'd probably just switch to a different esport. But I have no plans. I don't have a backup game that I cast. You do a no-cheat a lot? Yeah, I feel like a no-cheat kickoff is good if you just send both players to the boost and one of them turns up the line, one of them turns back to the goal. And the guy who's turning up the line is the direction that the kickoff's supposed to go towards. Like when you're losing the kickoff to the back corner, that guy can turn up the line. The other guy should grab boost and go infield. Get ready for the pass, because you usually want to be a bit closer to the play anyway. It's easier to fly high and away. Wow. 0-0 Nation are doing a good job here. Yeah, it's true, Garrett, you do. And also, if you've got two people going for corner boost and one of them turns up the line and one of them goes infield, the guy who comes back infield can just go straight to the ball and challenge, and then the guy who turned up the line can just rotate in behind him and cover the net from the side. So you've got ball pressure, you've got somebody covering the net, and if you're that's if your kickoff goes badly. If your kickoff goes well, you've got possession. So one of the outcomes is good, one of the outcomes is safe. I feel like that's what you should try and do with your kickoffs. Have one, because you're only getting the win on the kickoff half the time. If your plan works, you've got possession, great. But if your plan doesn't work, you've got to have ball pressure and the goal covered. That's the two things that you need. And ideally, your guy who just did the kickoff has a route back into the play, and not every single boost in the world is stolen by his teammates. You know, that's like really all you need from kickoffs. I feel like teams just, all they think about is what they're trying to do. They're not thinking about what the opponents are trying to do.
The backboard defense for 0-0 Nation has been really good so far.
That was a good play by Seiko.
At this moment in time, minute and a half to go. Endpoint. That sense of urgency I talked about.
What cross-region trades would be the most similar? Oof. That's a thinker. Even if you win a kickoff, you rarely get anything outside a lucky kickoff goal. Yeah. Like, it's better to think of kickoff as just trying to get control, like, rather than get a goal in threes, because it's rare that you get a goal. If you get a goal, it's because both teams played it risky. They decided to both just go for a risky strategy. I mean, if both teams go for a risky strategy, sure, there's maybe going to be a goal, but all you need is one of the teams to play it safe, and you're probably not getting a goal for either team.
Bring the ball up, 50 seconds to go here, and there's a big opportunity now.
But one of the other most important things is to mix it up. We've seen this. Oh, what a save by Seiko. I was going to say, one of the other things that you see a lot in 1v1 is these days, kickoff goals are less common. Wow, endpoint are in trouble. But yeah, in 1v1, kickoff goals used to be like a real consistent problem. Like, somebody would just keep on conceding kickoff goals over and over again. Garrett can attest to this when he played AJ on my channel after calling him out years ago. But these days that doesn't happen as much because there's like 5 or 6 very, very viable and different kickoff strategies, and if you keep mixing it up, it's difficult for your opponent to get into a rhythm of beating you over and over again in kickoffs. So these days, kickoff goals aren't actually as common in 1v1 as what they used to be. Wow, endpoint have been reverse swept out of Swiss. I told you guys, you know, it's 50-50 if they go in or if they make top 8. I was 50-50 on endpoint making top 8, and I think this is as close as you can get to being on that 50-50, so I'm pretty happy with my prediction on that one, but I'm gutted for endpoint, man. That's tough. They're still in a decent, they're not in as bad of a spot as Vitality and Carmine Corp. They're still in a decent position. If they just make bracket next time, they're probably going to Sweden, but pressure is on for these boys. That's tough.
10 seconds to go, time ticking down, it's heartbreaking.
But hey, credit to 0-0 Nation. They look like they played a really good series here. They were aggressive, took their chances. They went out and they tried to win this game. They weren't just trying to not lose. It is for a team who just won the entire regional. 50-50 is a bit of a prediction, not going to lie. Yeah, I feel like it's a somewhat bold prediction to say the team who just won is 50-50 to make playoffs the next time. Hey, Jory, it's actually the 8-month tier 1. Congrats on making bracket. Let's, speaking of bracket, let's give it a refresh. 50-50 is not a prediction. Yeah, I think it was. It's a no-stakes prediction. Yeah, I thought that might be the case, Garrett. Who said that that's not exactly a prediction, saying 50-50? I mean, flip a coin. I'm telling you that coming into today, if you ask me, will endpoint make top 8, I would say flip a coin, because it's actually just on the edge whether they'll make top 8 or not. But yeah, FaZe after winning, I felt like they were 99% to make top 8. I was baffled by FaZe not making top 8.
It will be painful to watch your teams play.
Yeah. Saying that about FaZe would have been mad. But there's just a lot of scary teams in Europe. I mean, you lost to BDS, fair enough. Then you got Game 5'd by SK Gaming and Game 5 by 0-0 Nation. The SK Gaming one isn't going to hurt as much, I don't think, because SK Gaming are actually really good and they were expected to be really good coming into this season. But 0-0 Nation were not expected to be as good as they are coming into the season. They've actually punched above their weight, so credit to them. Heartbreak for endpoint. Tough. I think they'll make top 8 next time, though, because now they're going to have some, some time to just reconsider. What's that done to the rankings though, man? This is crazy. The rankings are completely up in the air. This is going to be the most ridiculous end of event. End of event rankings are going to be absurd for Europe. Endpoint are going to be 411. Wait.
I don't know if the clock has struck midnight quite yet.
Yeah, that's right. They are. They're going to be on.
Fell off on here.
Yeah, BDS could make Sweden if they just win this event. I think they're gonna make it
what a day
pretty much
it's been.
guaranteed,
It's
right?
been some really high highs, some pretty darn low lows as well, Mark.
Yeah, EG are stuck on 260. KC stuck on 240. Oh my goodness.
I mean,
And Vitality for the moment are stuck on 150.
You know, you're always going to struggle in the EU, and that's unfortunately happened today. You know,
Wait, that's wrong though. That's wrong. That's actually supposed to say 150, right? That's supposed to say 150, not 110. Some of the points haven't been added yet. Yeah, Vitality are right back in this, man. Literally everybody from Vitality and SK Gaming and above are right back in this. Maybe not Queso, maybe not Williams. They had bad days today, going out 1-3. That's pretty unfortunate. But Vitality, SK Gaming, Flying Dutchman, 0-0 Nation, Carmine Corp, Semper, Misfits, EG. There's literally 10 teams. Wait, 8, 9. There's 11 teams in the running right now who have a great chance of making the major. 11 teams in the running for 5 spots at the moment. That's absurd. I did not think there was going to be that many teams. I thought we were going to get a little bit more parity, but it's just so even. Apart from BDS, who look like the best team still. I told you. I told you guys. Just because they lost once in RLCS doesn't mean you should be like saying they're done. That's made tomorrow so much more interesting. Oh no, who's Ghost Nation said lol, Garrett G loves talking about Vitality when the guy's wishes he was 3-time K'd up. What? What? What has Garrett said? That's yeah, Garrett said literally what the big ooh, you're hard. Oh no. You're not gonna troll Garrett G in Twitch chat. He is untrollable. Garrett G is not trollable in Twitch chat. Like, he's easily one of the most resilient players. Because I like to do a little bit of trolling myself, as you guys are aware. When I'm doing list streams, when I'm, you know, a guest on First Touch, or sometimes on my own channel. Actually, often on my own channel. A little bit of the pre-show, maybe on the mainstream. I like a little bit of trolling, and there's some pros bite really hard on it. They unfollow me on Twitter, but no, Garrett is too resilient. You can't troll him. You're not gonna troll Garrett in Twitch chat, guys. Calm down. Oh, they did. Nice. Wikipedia are so fast. Right, here we are. So, Vitality and SK are on 190 at the moment, but they do still have chances to get more points from this event. And to get more points, they're gonna need to go through. Let's refresh the bracket and find out. Johnny with the shades on. Yeah, that's when you know it's gonna be content. Ooh. Vitality Flying Dutchman. Is that a rematch from today? I think it is. Yeah, Vitality swept them today. But it was 2 overtimes, so closer than it looks. Misfits Semper. I feel like that's a rematch from today as well. Yeah, it is. Misfits reverse swept them. So 2 rematches. Dig SK, I don't think that's a rematch. Dig today, they beat Vijaya. Lost to BDS. Yeah, they're getting crushed by BDS, actually. Dignitas not having a fun time in that matchup. Beat 0-0 Nation, despite getting Brazil in Game 3. Interesting. Alright, so obviously BDS are heavy favorites to beat 0-0 Nation. I think Dignitas are favorites over at SK Gaming. Although SK Gaming did knock out Endpoint. And they also knocked out EG. Oh no, they didn't knock out EG, but they handed an L to EG. And also Vijaya, so... SK are tough. That's going to be a close one. I think BDS are going to destroy 0-0 Nation. I think Dignitas are going to win a close series against SK. I think... I'm going to say Misfits win a close series against Semper. Although I will admit, Misfits did not do as well in the bracket last time as they did in the Swiss. That's interesting. Stop saying Vijaya. It's just what it says. It says... Where is it? I can't find them. Vijaya. Vijaya. And, okay, Vitality, I think they're going to beat TFD. And then I also think Vitality are going to beat whoever they play in the semis. I think Vitality are going to the finals, boys. I think we're going to get the classic BDS Vitality final. It's happening. I think it's going to happen.